What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing fantastic. I wanted to come here and show you guys this absolute demon of a center build that I cooked up last night. I made him a 98 overall right away. Put the VC on him after I saw what the stats were and attributes that I could get with this, and I want to showcase it to you guys here. When I made this build, I had Giannis and AD in mind, and I tend to do this every year. I make my Shaq build to start the year off, and then I get back in the builder and I make a bit more of a more agile center with the kind of idea of AD, Anthony Davis, and Giannis in mind. So yeah, I want to come on here and show you guys the build I cooked up, and I hope you all like it. Let's get right into it. So you are going to go 7 foot. On my Shaq build I went 7'1", but we want to be a bit more agile, and I found that 7 foot, man, like, it's a world of a difference with speed that I have compared to my 7'1". But yeah, anyways, you're gonna go 234. You could, if you don't care about the body type, you could go 232 and get 1 extra tick of speed at 73 speed you're there. But see, I really wanted, just from an aesthetic thing, I wanted the stocky body type here for the character, because to make him look like Giannis if I end up putting the face can on. So I went with 234, and then you're gonna go 1 tick under the max wingspan, so that you get an 83-point shot. For those of you who don't know, 83-point shot is exactly what you need, tied with a 75 mid-range to get the sharpshooting takeover. So I really wanted that option on this build. So rather than sticking with the 78-3, I wanted an 80 in the long run. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's start with our physicals. You're gonna go 72 speed, 62 agility, 84 strength, and then a max vertical. And I gotta tell you, this vertical is insane. On a 7 foot build, getting 85 vert is absolutely diabolical. Like, this shouldn't be allowed, how much vertical and how high I jump for blocks and rebounds with this 85 vertical on 7 foot. Is it crazy? Like, I see people making 6'9" with like a 78 vertical just to get the dunk back, which is understandable. But if you want to be getting crazy block animations and crazy rebounding animations, which is a big thing, like for me, like every time I go for, when I get a big snag animation, that's one of my favorite things about the game, is like, and it always has been since I was young, is seeing like the character jump up like crazy high, like Superman in the sky, just to get a board. So I went 85 vertical, and then you're going to go 90 defensive rebound, and you're going to be picking, for at least, so I picked rebounding specialization, and you're going to put 2 on defensive rebound to get that gold rebound chaser, which then you'll +2, max +2 to legend, and then max +1 your box out beast to Hall of Fame. So that's for that. Then let's move over to the defense. You're gonna go an 89 on interior, and as you can see, a lot of people were saying I didn't need this 84 strength, but for me personally, I really wanted it, because as you can see, you get that gold post lockdown. And so if you're going up against post scores a lot in the 1-on-1 or in the rec, if someone has a 7'4", that gold post lockdown is a big sweet spot for that badge, to have it on gold. So, and then the reason I went 89 rather than 88 is to set it up for legend paint patroller. So then you're going to go a 94 block. You can put +5 on that, and then because you have that 89 interior, you're going to get that paint patroller up to legend, which is going to be insane. I can't wait. Like, it's already crazy just having it on gold. I can't imagine what this is going to be like when I get to 99, tied in with that 85 vertical, and plus you also get high flying denier on legend with that too. As you can see, you need an 85 vertical exactly and a 99 block, so you're gonna have legend high flying denier and legend paint patroller, and people aren't gonna want to driving you when they see that stat on your character. Okay, and then you're gonna go 62 perimeter. On my Shaq build, I only went the 40 perimeter, but that 62 perimeter I really wanted to hit on this build, because this build can play the 4 as well. And so if I'm playing the 4, if I'm playing with along with a center that's say 7'2" or 7'1", he might be playing in the 5. And so if I'm playing the 4, I want to have some kind of perimeter and that immovable enforcer on bronze is actually really clutch. Like, it actually helps a lot when people are driving on you in the paint, and it clicks, it ties in with that paint patroller together. So I really like that badge. And then it's also a tier 2, so you can put that either max +2 easily to make it gold if you really want to. Okay, so that's it for the defense and rebounding. Then here's where one of my favorite parts of the build. You have a 93 pass accuracy. Bro, I thought 87 pass accuracy was crazy on my Shaq build. I had 87 to get gold break starter. Having it on 93 is a world of a difference. Bro, you're throwing heaters down the court after on a fast break. Like, I love the 93 pass accuracy. And the thing is, it's so cheap too. Like, I'll show you guys later, but the pass accuracy is actually really cheap. It's like one tick of block will let me go from an 87 to like a 93. And I didn't even notice that on the Shaq build. And also one more crazy thing too is in your cap breakers with this build, you actually just one cap breaker, put one cap breaker on pass accuracy, and it gives it +2, so it'll take it to a 95, therefore giving you gold bailout and Hall of Fame versatile visionary. So I might do that down the line. It's really worth it in my opinion, but the 93 is good for me for right now. And then you're gonna go 65 ball handle. This is for the Giannis packages. Originally I had Giannis in mind when making this build. That's what I was trying to create, like a center version of Giannis, which it still is, but he honestly plays a little bit more like AD. I think to get Giannis, like to make him really play like, be able to create his own shot efficiently, you need at least a 70 ball handle, but as you can see here, it only goes to a 68. So I went 65 just to get the Giannis packages. And it's good. Don't get me wrong. Like if a 7'3" or 7'4", like a low agility center is on you, you're gonna be able to cook something up. There's some really good dribble tutorials online that show those Giannis moves and how they can be pretty effective. It's not as ideal as a 70, I've learned, but it gets the job done for what I'm happy with, at least. Okay, now here's the cool part where we get a bit glitchy with the cap breakers. You're gonna go 75 on the mid range. This has to be really specific, by the way. I probably went back and forth between the cap breaker screen where I loaded through the cutscene and this probably about 50 times in the last day just to get this perfect. So as I mentioned earlier, you need at least a 75 mid-range and an 83-point shot to get sharpshooter takeover. Now, so what you can do is 39 is the lowest you can go, and then putting +5 on there takes this to an 83-pointer, which is really insane. And bro, no cap, last night when I was using this build, I went 8 for 10 from 3. And half the shots were actually contested ones, like 30% contest sometimes. And I can drop the jump shot later down the line if you guys would like. Anyways, yeah, 39 3-pointer, 5 cap breakers on there will make it an 83. Okay, and then you get the sharpshooting takeover plus set shot specialist on silver, which then you can +2 that to Hall of Fame, which is what I did. And then you get your lethal zones plus the takeover, the custom takeover. You can put +10 on the 3-point shot with that takeover, which then takes it to a 90. So that's what I was doing. Okay, now for the finishing, you are gonna go. This is what I went. I went 84 on the driving limp. I tried to get a 90, but 84 sets it up nice for cap breakers because they go up by +2. And then I maxed out the driving dunk. Oh, here's where it is. There we go. Max out the driving dunk to get the pro contacts off 1 and 2, and then 81 standing dunk, and that's the build right there. That 81 standing dunk I have no problem with, actually, no issue with that silver rise up and you get the pro contacts. Obviously 90 is ideal, but literally I've had no issues with 81 here. And that 89 driving dunk is really nice. I love this. When you catch the ball off a cut, you can do an easy meter contact dunk each time. Now let me just show you something too. Another option you can do if you don't care for the driving layup at all, at 84, I set it up so that 3 cap breakers takes this to a 90. which then gets you gold physical finisher, which I kind of wanted because, you know, a lot of these dunks sometimes can be taken out of the animation into a layup. So I wanted that gold physical finisher to help me out with that. If you don't care about that layup, I wouldn't recommend going lower than an 80. But what you could do is you could do a lot with this. The two best options I found, you could either, then you don't need the cap breaker pass accuracy. You can go here and get 95 pass accuracy right there. See how cheap it is? From 93 to 95, and you still have attributes left over. There was that option. Second option was you could max out your mid-range to an 83. But I don't shoot a lot of mid-range, so I didn't need that. But my second option, what you could do, or third option, what you could do is you could put two on this defensive rebound, and then you get that gold rebound chaser right away, and then you can put your next +2 again on defensive rebound to get Hall of Fame box out beast. But you know, I'm fine with the 92 with the cap breaker there. So I went with that driving layup. Another last option you could do is you could, if you care about that 60 steal, you can get that too if you don't care for that driving layup. So just some different options, but you know, on this build I'm not really reaching in lanes like that, so that driving layup I felt was really clutch. So let me show you guys what I did with the cap breakers. You can see Patrick Ewing, Shaquille O'Neal, and Jalen Duren. Backline Diamond Dual Finisher, and I love that name too, which was dope. So
okay,
let me show you guys
yes man right now. I need you to be honest.
What I did for cap breakers quick before we finish the video.
Actually, here. I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey.
So go here, progression. Where is it? What am I doing? There we go. Okay, so with cap breakers, first 5 went on 3-point shot. That got me 80 3-point shot. That completely rounds the build out. And then you're kind of free reign to go with what you want here. The two options I would go with is either start working at your block to get that to 99, or as I mentioned, you could go on driving layup here, and you need just three on your driving layup will get that gold physical finisher. If you care a lot for that, if you're trying to slash lots, things like that. So far I haven't had too much issue with the 84, and so I'm probably gonna put my next 3 on block here, just so that it starts, because already the just 3 on there will take that block to a 97, which then gets you Hall of Fame pin patroller, and then you just need 2 more and you'll have it at legend. So that is the build right there. Hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to tweak it to your liking. Let me know if you do. I'm curious what other people kind of find out in the builder with this. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great day. Love y'all. Peace out. And the next build I got coming is a Giannis build at power forward. Also, one more thing. I recommend you make this at center. I tried it, believe it or not. I tried making it at power forward at 7 foot, and I felt he was too slow to guard a lot of those quicker power forwards. But at center, you're beating that center down the court every time, and it's a really good mix between that physical presence as well as speed that I really liked. So yeah, hope everybody has a great day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.